Welcome to May and J,
your go-to podcast for lifestyle, social commentary, and overall randomness.
your weekly 30 minutes of fun right here.
This episode is brought to you by
Acme World's Tiniest Violin, for those moments when your ex does not shut up.
Hi again.
Hello.
Welcome to our podcast.
Yeah, our
again.
second one. Yeah.
Again. We survived.
Yeah.
It took us a long time
Yeah.
to feel like recording again.
Apparently, it's not your weekly moment of fun, but it's more like
Apparently.
bi-weekly.
Okay, but we have an excuse. We have an excuse.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, we're getting married tomorrow.
Yeah. That happened fast.
That happened fast, yeah.
And still slow enough because of the bureaucracy. But yeah.
Exciting times, guys.
Yeah. I don't know what to think about it.
And I want to thank all of my coworkers and my friends that spoiled us these last days.
No, they spoiled you. They gave you flowers. You were glowing.
Oh, okay, but they gave us presents.
Oh, yeah, the presents.
for both of
Yeah,
us.
We asked.
And the
like,
cards.
He actually said, don't
It
bring
was
any,
so sweet.
You don't need to bring any presents or anything, but they actually did. So
Yeah, I always get concerned because as a Portuguese, I always feel like, oh, they spend money that they needed for themselves. It's so weird.
yeah, but apparently people always have money to spare. So presents.
Maybe not. You never know. I have always the feeling that they don't. But
Yeah.
thank you guys. It's very nice.
We appreciate
really
it, yeah.
appreciate. Yeah, we do.
So we kind of scored like a spa thing.
Oh, that was so nice.
Yeah, I really love it. I don't want to like to pick like the best one or anything.
A
but
nice bottle
it's
of
actually,
wine from
yeah.
our city.
Yeah. And what else?
A gift card. Yeah.
a gift card. Yeah, it was
The
really,
flowers.
it was really nice.
Gorgeous flowers.
We kind of have like a stag hen all together party.
Yeah, we just went for pints and pizza
Yeah.
with our closest friends, but it was really nice.
Because we decided basically just to do a joint party because we don't have like we don't have that many individual friends. At least I don't.
Yeah.
I have a couple of guy friends, and it would be awkward to have like a couple of guy friends, like a stag party only with 3 people.
I wouldn't mind if you wanted to have a party of your own.
I actually enjoy the way it was. Just
Yeah.
gives it more like it's more fun, more people, more fun. I think.
Most of our friends are common friends, so friends that we have in common.
We kind of joined together for a pizza and pints and.
So we went to Fionbarra's in Cork. It's a pub here in Cork, and it's a nice place, and the food is nice. But I have to say I was a bit disappointed.
with the food.
Not with the food, but
The time they took to deliver it.
because we booked for a table for 7 p.m. and the food arrived 2 hours later.
Almost 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah,
And the weirdest thing is like there was a child amongst us, and it's a bar, so by law we're not supposed to be a child there after 9.
Yeah, the
And-
arrangement was they reserved the table for us. We're there at 7, and our friend or single mother friend with the child would go home around 9, so they would have enough time to enjoy the food and the company.
But all added up, it was like 2 hours they lost and half an hour, and then she had to leave. I mean, she actually stayed until after 9 p.m., but still, it's not pleasant, right? They made the rules, so they should keep them.
No, and I was hoping that the food would be there at 7, not 9.
And I kind of got the sense that wasn't. I mean, everybody ate, everybody was like satiated, but I think there could be more. I don't know. I just felt like.
It felt like
It's not the first
wasn't
party you actually went to there, and I kind of feel like this time there was less food or something. I kind of thought that maybe they forgot about the reservation, and they were like, "Oh shit,
not
we need to."
professional at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, the waiters were so nice.
Yeah.
Everyone was really nice.
And the guy, I noticed the guy that answered me most, like the waiter that was on the bar. The guy was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It was like. He was
So
cringing a little bit.
They screwed
like
up.
he was making that face, that face when they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me." And I was like, "Your grandma, just do your best because people are hungry before they get hangry." And I was the most anxious one in the bunch, so that's it. People are actually saying, "Oh, don't worry, it's fine. Let's all talk together." And then
I really enjoyed being with all of our friends.
We take many photos. We laughed.
Yeah, guys, if you're gay, I was going to say something, but I don't know if the app that we have for the album, the photos, if there's an English version of it. Because I
think it's already English.
It's not.
Wet shots. It's wet shots. Yeah. Wedding shots. It's English.
but our version of it is in Portuguese, and I saw a Spanish version, but
maybe you can select the language right off the bat.
So we installed this cool app called Web Shots.
Yeah.
It's an app
wed shots, like wedding shots. Yeah.
Wed.
So basically, you just share the
you can
link.
create wedding albums and share them with the guests. So if the guests take photos, you'll see the photos on your phone. If you take photos yourself with your phone, you will share it with the guests. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you use the camera app that already comes with that app, they immediately go to the same folder as everyone else. So if you use the app and you ask your guests to use the same app as you do, and with the same link, whenever somebody takes a photo, it goes into the same folder, so everybody can see the photos that each other takes, which is awesome. Cool. I really, really like that concept.
Yeah, and even our guests in Portugal that have the app install can have a little sneak peek of our hand stack party.
Yeah, it's basically a work in progress, right? Yeah. Like we have it's like 3 separate events. The first was this stag party.
We have the hen stag party was yesterday.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow
it's going to be the marriage, so you're going to take some photos.
We're just going to sign the papers, guys. It will take about 15 minutes.
Yeah. As simple as it gets. Not religious at all. Just basically sign the documentation.
Our two witnesses are going to be our friends that were in the party with us yesterday.
Yeah. We're going to go for ice cream afterwards, so more photos of that.
Hopefully, guys, I'm getting sick already. And
too much sugar, too much caffeine and alcohol.
Yeah.
Starts to get its toll on your health.
Let me say, I don't drink that much. I drank a cider yesterday.
Yeah, me too. I just had a pint of cider.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on with my body. I feel sick.
Yeah.
I feel sick.
I think it all started last time we went to Amsterdam, like all that sugar.
Oh, God. Yeah. The stroop waffles.
And the stroop waffle with the stroop, which is kind of like, the stroop is, let me explain it. It's like this thick syrup, yeah. So there's a waffle with stroop, like two really thin waffles with stroop in the middle. It's a stroop waffle. And it's pure sugar, basically.
And then we have that crepe and...
Yeah. The crepe and... it was just so sweet.
We bought more
stroops, like the small ones.
Stroop waffles, yeah.
And then we went for fast food. I mean, not really fast food, but fast food nonetheless. Like kebabs and stuff like that.
Oh, and don't forget about the space cake. The brownie.
Cake. Yeah, the brownie is an edible. You guys would know what edibles are.
Okay. We're not being paid to talk about the app or to make publicity about the food in Amsterdam. But let me say, if you go to Amsterdam and you want to enjoy a nice cake, a nice space cake, what was Loft.
The Loft, right?
The Loft. They were so nice, and the brownie was very enjoyable.
It was actually moist, not dry at all.
It was so nice. And what I heard in general, I did some research because I wanted to enjoy the actual cake. I didn't want to be disappointed eating the damn cake, even if the purpose was having a different experience.
A slight buzz.
Yeah, but the cake was nice. So if you go to Amsterdam, Loft.
Yeah, the Loft,
to the Loft.
Kind of inexpensive, which we shared one because
it's not in the city center.
No, it's
a little bit out of the city.
Yeah. Suburbs.
Yeah, you'll find it online if you want to.
Yeah, so basically, now getting back into the marriage thing, by the time you guys hear this audio, this podcast, we're gonna be already married.
Yeah.
Right? And I cannot wait to go to Portugal and see my family and have everyone all together at once in
Me
a proper
too.
banquet, a small banquet.
It will be so special.
Yeah, so we're going to do like a small banquet, and afterwards we're going to go to the hotel to enjoy the spa for a little bit.
Yeah, well,
a couple of hours.
Yeah, we won't have a traditional honeymoon. We're not going anywhere because the budget is a bit tight.
And Ireland doesn't help in this regard because they don't give you like a honeymoon time off.
Yeah, in Portugal, you are given about
2 weeks.
I believe it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, something like that.
I believe it's 15 days if you get married, days off. But here in Ireland, no, you don't have the right to any days, so it's a bit disappointing.
You have to take vacations, holidays, and just enjoy it there. Which kind of sad, It's kind of sad. I don't know.
It is, but what are we going to do?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. We're going to do what you're going to do, like take vacations and just go.
And these are really exciting times, guys, because today it's our 3rd anniversary since we moved.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
We're
the 27th, really? 26th? Oh, yeah, 26th of May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here for 3 years now.
Yeah, time flies.
Time flew.
It's just like, I can't really put my finger on it, but it's just the fact that because you are in a foreign country starting a new life, it's like you're focused on your work and you enjoy so much your time off. Maybe the time just flies because of that. And maybe because you're far away from the family. The little things that you take for granted in Portugal and you don't have here kind of makes you think that it's just, I don't know. It's like you have less to be scattered about in your attention, and then time just flies. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I feel is like our life developed so much in 3 years.
Oh,
I finally have a job that I enjoy.
Yeah.
We're hoping to buy a house. We have hopes now that we didn't have at all in Portugal because we didn't have the chance to have that hope. And it gives me more hope in the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can dream more and make the dreams happen.
Just the fact that you can save money at a faster rate that you should be able to save in Portugal, it's amazing. And it's not that we are rich or anything like that, we're completely opposite, but we are really conscious about our money.
We need to.
Our projects are like
we have goals.
It's like a long-term projects, right? So if you just focus on that, like I want to buy a house and I need to save for X amount of years. So I need to save some money. So I even need to like avoid going out for pints or having dining too much or just going, just saving money.
You don't need to go crazy and, I cannot go anywhere, never, ever.
Don't convert into a hermit. That's not the purpose.
No, we still want to have fun, to have vacations. We're having our road trips. We love road trips in Ireland.
Are the best.
Oh, Ireland. I love
just Ireland. It's so big, but it can also be so small in some aspects.
So gorgeous. So gorgeous. And
you drive for a couple of hours and you are in a beautiful place.
And with my sister living here some hours apart from us, I really feel like it's like meeting her.
Yeah, it's like you have a family right here. Like
it's
normally,
so good.
Like foreign people, they travel abroad, they start a life, and they're alone. And our story is kind of like this. So we came over here, and we kind of got our lives together. Everything was working out. Then our in-laws decided to also try to do it. First, your brother-in-law came and is settled, and then his wife came and she's settling now too. So we are not alone anymore. The family is here, even if it's like 2.5 hours away driving, it's still close enough. You don't have to catch a flight or anything like that. You can go like for 4 days to some place with them and just enjoy the family, like go through Christmas together, stuff like that. It's cool. It kind of gives you like a little comfort.
It is. So we're getting married tomorrow, but it will be just signing the papers and nothing much. And then I still have to go to work on Tuesday.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And Wednesday we're flying back to Portugal. We'll spend the week there, and we'll have a wedding lunch on Saturday.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the high point, right? It's a high point because I rarely see my family all together. And it's like after 4 years of a relationship, pretty much. 4 years, right? And it's the first time my family is going to meet her family, right? It's so weird.
Yeah, properly meet. Yeah.
It's like the Avengers Night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be so weird. Like all the family from my side with all the family from our side just meeting up together and enjoying food. And
yeah. And I know that it won't be perfect, but I think it will be really fun and cool.
Yeah.
It will. I'm expecting drama. My part of the family is a bit weird, so there will be drama.
Yeah.
But it's part of the fun.
Luckily, my side of the family is really good with handling drama, so it should be okay.
It should. So we picked this traditional Portuguese restaurant in the suburbs.
Yeah, like really traditional food, like old style food. And
we went there already, and the food is really nice. But the owner this time, the owner was kind of an asshole.
The guy, I won't say an asshole. I just think he's like really, he's really thick. You know what I mean? Like you just ask him something really basic, and he kind of goes the other way around, and you have to explain. Look, that's not what I meant. What I meant is this. All right, and I have to really imply that I have to explain him that there's no other way possible. I'm assuming something. I want this. I don't want B. I want A.
You need to be really clear. You need to talk with him like you're talking with a 6-year-old.
I swear to God. Like when I was trying to pick up the menu, and it wasn't because on the restaurant the only menu that had completely no price was the marriage one, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't figure out. I said, look, I'm going to get married. Therefore, I want the marriage one. And the guys were like, oh, but the price is there. Actually, it isn't. Yes, it's on a website. No, it's not. And
he could have just checked.
Yeah, just go to the website. Just
there and then.
I actually copy and pasted to I made a screenshot of the menu without the price because it's not there. And we ended up selecting another one just because he had the price, and it's the same thing basically, almost with a few items, but.
And it's a pity that we cannot have seafood there. But
my brother is completely allergic to it.
Yeah, we don't want to risk it. But
no.
I love seafood.
That will be terrible.
But we'll have the main dish is veal. It's veal and some other roasted
I can't even remember.
Meat.
I swear, I have no clue what's there. I just know there's like a lot of desserts.
There's a lot of starters, a lot of side dishes, and it's about 7 desserts and the cake. They'll provide the cake and the champagne.
It's a proper like marriage Portuguese meal.
It will be delicious.
I think I'm. It's not that I'm fat. I'm not saying I'm fat.
You're chubby.
I'm a bit chubby. All right, I'm like 6 kilos above above my normal weight. But I think I'm glad I didn't lose anything yet, because if I did, I'm going to recover it next week. So yeah, I might as well just enjoy the food there and then go to the gym.
Yeah, some months ago I was hoping that I was going to be really good and I would look pretty for the wedding and all, and thinner and muscled and all that. I was doing yoga every morning and I was feeling really good. But all of a sudden, I guess it's the anxiety started growing up on me, and I'm not sleeping well. I have some issues sleeping now, and I started craving things. Not that I'm eating everything, but I definitely don't feel as comfortable with myself as I should. As I wanted.
Yeah. Me neither. I mean, I didn't even buy a suit. I couldn't fit in any suit here in Ireland. I'm not that big, actually. It's just like the sizes are awkward, right?
Yeah, I guess the cut of the pieces.
Because like you're supposed to buy a suit and then just adjust it to your girth.
Yeah, but your mother will be helping you with that.
So tomorrow I'm just going to go with a normal outfit. I'm not going to go like clumsy or like like I'm going to dress something. Yeah, nice shirt,
nice shoes.
Yeah, and screw it. It's just basically signing a documentation. So
we still need. You'll think that we're really. I don't know what's the word for it, but we don't have the rings yet.
Yeah, it's not.
We'll figure it out this week.
For us, the important thing is like signing documents and then just go to Portugal. That's what our main concern is. Just the family, right? Just sign the thing and after that we are married or settled, and then it's like a small vacations in Portugal, and that's it. With the least amount of complication as possible, right? Because it's been like really, really like 3 or 4 intense months.
Yep.
It was terrible because just finding the documentation and get all the legal documents just to provide them for them to book the marriage, it was hell, right? We had to go.
Oh, I want to publicly thank Mr. Vasco Pita.
Mr. Vasco Pita, yeah, he kind of helped us a lot.
From the Portuguese embassy in Dublin. This man,
because basically
it was
amazing. It was amazing.
He was amazing.
Because basically,
I hope he listens.
Yeah, what happened is that you have to actually book in the website a date to go to the embassy and request the documentation. He's not even picking up the documentation; he's requesting it, right? You have to send your data via email and you request it, and it's not granted that they'll give you documentation then. So I couldn't book a thing. I couldn't book the meeting, right? And the guy actually contacted Maria, and at some point he told her that, look, there's no point of you actually coming here, right?
Yeah.
And he once called me on the weekend and said, look,
be a nightmare.
I'm not going to make you come here without an appointment, and just send me by email your documents, photos and whatnot, and IDs, and I'll, first thing in the morning, Monday, I'm going to send you the documents. And I swear to God, like 2 days later, the documents are here.
Yeah, he was
amazing.
Best.
Yeah,
he was the best. And yeah, well, we have everything almost sorted, but we still need the rings. We still need a suit.
Yeah.
And I'm dying to tell Inês, your daughter.
Yeah. She doesn't know. She doesn't know at all because of.
She's 7. She's a sweetheart. She's the best. She knows that we're going to pick her up.
But she has no clue what's up.
No, we couldn't tell her.
Yeah.
Your ex is too unpredictable, so we
just
couldn't risk it.
Yeah.
But I think she'll be happy. We have a little flower crown matching my bouquet for her.
Oh, she's going to have a blast. Because there will be like plenty of kids for her to play on the.
Oh yeah, my nephew, your nephew, her cousins.
And the most important thing, like, it's been over 9 months that I haven't seen my daughter, probably.
Yeah.
Like 9 months. I know the time flies for me, but every single day I think about her. All right? And I kind of get a bit depressed sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ, what kind of a father am I? Like, I'm so far away. I barely talk to her because her mother doesn't like me. And it's really annoying sometimes. And I have to cope with this pressure. So it's the marriage, is my daughter. And now I'm finally going to be with her. And I want to make the most of it, right? Like, for me, it's just the marriage. I need to enjoy my time with her because I don't get a lot of that. And maybe go for a walk, skateboard a little bit, play with her, make her worth the while, you know?
Yeah, we'll have a blast this week.
Yeah.
But every time we go home, we had a lot of errands to do as well.
Oh, yes.
We like to go to the doctor there. We prefer it there.
Like dentist and stuff like that. We try to sort that out in Portugal and not in Ireland because it is really expensive. I actually went to dentist here. It wasn't that bad, but it's not the same thing. Like, you have your own doctor in Portugal for years and then you have to leave it behind. You know what I mean? It's like you have to start from. It's like cutting hair with a new hairdresser.
And I love my dentist. She's my dentist. Since I'm 12.
Yeah, she's funny.
And I used to be so scared, and she's so good. I totally overcame the fear of the dentist with her.
She's too hilarious.
She's hilarious. you imagine your mouth is wide open with all those tubes, the saliva tube and all, and you're trying not to laugh.
And she asks you questions, like your mouth is open, and she asks you questions, and
about your life, not about the tooth or anything.
No, sometimes just about your life, like general chit chat, and you're like, dude, my mouth is open. I can't really. And the funny thing, like most often than not, me and Maria go together. So she asks me stuff, and Maria answers. And then is the reverse thing when I'm with her.
No, she's so nice, and I hope she listens to our podcast as well. So, Doutora Daniela Queiroz, we love you.
We love you a lot.
Yeah. then, the lunch will be until roughly 3:30
Yeah.
p.m. Then we'll have a little break. We're go to the hotel
Yeah.
for a while
There's
to enjoy
a spa
the
there.
spa.
Yeah. The pool.
And then we'll come back around 9. It's another venue. It's a recreational area in the place where your parents live. For a karaoke and a cheesy playlist.
Yeah, really cheesy, really romantic,
cheesy.
really 90s and 80s. Because I like really 90s and 80s, especially 80s cheese music.
And of course, your parents are grand, so they decided to prepare some amazing snacks.
Yeah.
Bifanas, guys. Bifanas is like
It's like
very
it's
tender.
like pulled pork. It's kind of like pulled pork.
No, it's not pulled
It's the
pork.
same process.
A steak. No, it's not.
But it's like
a steak.
it's.
Bifanas is a steak.
I don't think it is.
Pulled pork. You need to shred the meat.
It's not an actually steak. It's pieces of meat, like small pieces of beef.
Yeah.
All right. It's not the same thing. Like it's not. What I mean is like prego. Prego no pão is like a.
Yeah.
Prego no pão is like a steak in the bread.
But bifana is not shredded.
Well, it is actually. It's cut really small, I think.
It's cut, not shredded.
So basically, you are picking multiple pieces of meat with this really delicious
sauce because it cooks for a long time.
Yeah.
in this spicy sauce.
Don't you put like beer on the sauce too?
Yeah,
I'm confusing. Yeah, it's beer, right?
Yeah, there's lots of things.
Yeah. And it's really delicious because the meat is really tender. So we kind of buy hundreds of breads of buns. We just open it up and just put like a spoonful of that meat inside, and it's really nice. Like a nice beer drink from the bottle. It has to be the bottle, and then eat that.
Yeah, a very traditional Portuguese snack.
So delicious.
Yeah, then it will be really good. And my older sister, she's taking care of the flowers. She's being so good with the decorations and all. Thank you, Gisela. And that's it. We'll have some fun.
Yeah, I cannot wait. And it's gonna be like I mean, it's been so stressful lately that afterwards it's gonna feel like the end of the end game. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like, okay, the story just.
I know what you mean.
Oh, we can stop now. Everything is sorted. Just we can actually enjoy the vacations and then go home, and it's nothing else for the rest of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you have all this noise on your head because of the stress, and then it just shuts off.
But I think afterwards it won't feel that different because we're living together for a couple of years now.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean about that. I just meant the bureaucracy and the party and stuff like that.
I know.
Afterwards, there's like a big empty.
But afterwards, we'll have all these beautiful memories.
Yeah, and photos. I want the photos. I like the photos. Yeah, I want to make albums with our stories.
But this time we need to print it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like we have an album since we started dating.
It's a sketchbook where we.
It's a scrapbook.
A scrapbook.
Yeah, so we just print out photos, and Maria, because she's the only one that does it because I'm lazy.
Yeah, because when we started, I thought we were going to do it together, and I ended up.
But we are doing it together because I'm the photograph. So I take the pictures, I print them out, and you put them in. And
sorry about the notifications. Oh no, we need to turn off our phones next time.
Yeah, I'm going to get fired from this podcast. So as a recap, I take the photos and I print them out. Oh, Jesus Christ, notifications. Oh my God.
Ooh, you should have think about this better.
I was going to do that, but screw it. I was like, this is not going to listen. Maybe they don't listen at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, just screw it. So basically our scrapbook, I'm the one that prints the photos up, right? And usually you're the one that cuts them up and just glues them there and just write the little illustrations because she's really talented. She kind of, oh yeah, I love them. She kind of makes like these contextual drawings and she writes all the text there, and it's really cute. And I suck at it. I really do. I know my place.
I'm not making much of an effort.
But that's the thing. It's funny. It's kind of like, it is, you know, when you see a movie and there's a character that does that, and it's the same thing. It's like she jots down all the text and the story behind each photo, and it's really cute.
But it's not funny to do it alone.
You're not doing it alone with me. And I really enjoy reading it. Sometimes sometimes I'm here alone and I just open the book and I start to read them, you know? It is special because you're the one that actually write it. Because if it was me, it wasn't the same thing.
And I'm trying to do the same for Ines, a little album with our pictures when we're there in Portugal with her.
Yeah.
So that she remembers when she's older. I hope she appreciates when she's
basically
older.
The way I look at it is like she's with me so few times, with us actually, so few times that one day she's going to grow up and her memory, you know what, the way our memories work, you kind of compress all the events into a shorter, like that's why time flies for you, right? So in her mind, it's going to be way faster. So I want her to have a lot of context to that. I want her to be able to separate all those instances by looking into a book. She's like, oh yeah, we went that place. Oh yeah, we did this thing.
Yeah.
Well, my life was actually kind of funny. So she doesn't have that from her mother's side. All right. But she has that with us, even though we were without her for a long time. And that's what I want. I want her to be able to look back and see all these little adventures and situations and laugh about it and say, oh, my father actually cares, you know, because I want her to know that.
Yeah. So she's 7 and I just hope that in her teens, she doesn't hate me as a stepmother.
No.
Anything. I really love her. I just wish we could be closer and I could help her and guide her more.
She's not like, even though it's like I have nothing against her family, all right, her mother's side of the family, but she wasn't raised based on hate or anything like that.
No, right? I'm not saying that.
I mean, that what you fear normally happens when like you go into a family that's already has a son or a daughter, but they are already like old enough to be rebel. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell is this person thinking he's my mom and he's trying to give me rules to obey to? So she's too young, you know? She knows that you give her stuff, you play with her. It's really funny because May does games to Ines. They play together, and whenever Ines learns something from those games, because normally it's like this really
educational. I try to be. Every game needs to have a person, a purpose.
Yeah. So they have this iPad game called what's it called? The one with the letters. She has to play words.
I totally
okay, there's this game like Tiny Cards.
Oh, Tiny Cards. Yeah.
I remember like last time we were together, she had the Tiny Cards game. So she prepared some presents for her.
Competition. It's a competition.
It's a competition. So basically she needs
spelling, English.
Yes.
Maths.
She needs to spell like cards with animals. All right. And every time she got it right, May gave her a prize.
But little tiny things like little figurines.
Yeah, like small stuff that adults couldn't care less about, but kids look at it as trophies.
Not candy. I have a policy about candy.
Yeah, no candy. No. Sugar is like cocaine for their brains.
No.
And so by the end of the week, she was basically saying, all right, I want to play again because I want to learn stuff. Mm-hmm. But she actually wanted the prizes. So it kind of motivated her to learn some words. And she could actually play alone.
Yeah, because when we could have other techniques if we were with her every day, but we're not. So this works. This works when we're together. So
I think that's the thing. Just motivate your child, right? If you keep them motivated, they kind of want to learn more.
Yeah, keep them curious.
Yeah, you see, I have this really good memory about her, and I'm pretty sure that she also does have too. Oh, I kind of miss her now.
And I told you that the lads at work, they told me, oh, okay, so you're getting married, so next year around this time you'll be pregnant.
It's like they decide, they kind of set a date where you should be pregnant.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it's like, I have my own priorities. Come on, just relax.
Our priority is to buy a house.
Yeah.
We feel like paying rent, and our rent is not cheap because we have 2 dogs and we had to pick a house with certain characteristics.
Yeah. It's not just pet friendly. It has to have like a proper, structures in order to allow the dogs to live comfortable here.
And the location, and the house is very cozy for ourselves as well.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of paying rent, it's better to just pay mortgage and keep the house in the end.
Yeah, and you have no landlord to tell you stuff that you don't want to hear. Although our landlord is amazing.
Yeah.
She's amazing. But
hi,
yeah.
Emer.
Hi, Emer. She's really lovely, actually. And yeah, that's it basically. That's our life in the last few years, and that's our struggles in the last few months, right?
And our plan is to buy a house, but my sister actually had a very good idea. If you buy a 2-story house and you kind of separate the house in two
you can
two
rent
apartments,
out
you can
one of the
rent
halves.
one, and it won't be the same as having a beautiful house, a complete house, but it will be nice because the rent from the tenants will pay for the mortgage.
Yeah, and will be saving your money, your income for other things.
We can invest. Now we're starting to invest in the stock market.
Yeah, it was just starting. Like, we have barely understand completely what's going on. We're kind of like
studying the situation.
We're studying, like, watching a lot of videos. I don't like to say tutorials because there are only tutorials. There's no way to learn this. Even investors, like proper investors, still have their own challenges. So you just learn by how do you say?
By doing
experience.
it.
Yeah, you start to see patterns, and you start to be aware of the news. You know, when you hear about the company, like on Facebook, you hear something about, like, I don't know, Amazon and stuff like that, and you know
Warren
that's
Buffett is buying Amazon.
Somebody important is starting to buy stocks because they know something, so everyone else just follows the trend. You start to be more aware about that, right? So there's a new product from Apple just coming out, and you know the it's going to skyrocket or something like that. And then you follow that trend. You start to be aware of those things. And
then there's a kind of a risky investment that we're about to do with Tesla. We have one stock.
I didn't say it's risky. I don't think it's risky at all. I just think that
I said risky because there's a lot of talk about Tesla at the moment, but I really believe that Tesla has a lot of potential.
Yeah, the best thing about Tesla is, like, they are investing in stuff that there's not around yet. What I mean is, like, there's not much of it. Like, the thing about electric cars is not new, but the way they are selling them is new, right? They have big projects on the line that when they launch, they're gonna jump up the value, you know?
Yeah, and the variety.
Yeah.
An insurance company, their Shanghai factory is in construction, and it will be finished this year, and they will start production there.
And they already sold the cars. They already sold like hundreds of cars or thousands of cars.
Yeah.
They are booked to sell, and they are not even built yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's basically the business is done. They have the cars ready to be made, and as soon as they are going to be sold, and it's going to be amazing. I think. Yeah. I have high hopes, you know.
Yeah.
But
so for that we use a platform called the Gyro. The Gyro, we're not being paid by you, but we would appreciate. We don't mind. And I'm doing another experiment. I knew about peer-to-peer lending a long time ago, but I wasn't really interested because the way I heard about it was not. It looked like kind of risky and uninteresting. But now I'm studying the situation, and I open an account with Mintos. Mintos, if you want to pay us, we don't mind.
Oh Jesus, you are a sellout right now. What the hell?
We need sponsors.
Guys. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Mintos, if you're listening to us. No, Mintos is a cool platform that allows you to loan your money. It can be a small amount. There's not a minimum amount.
No.
And you can pick your interest rates, the one that your interest, and they have an insurance that covers in case of someone not paying you back. You won't lose your money. So I always pick from 12% interest rate and higher. And
I mean,
another trick is the minimum, the maximum amount that you give to each loan, because you're not lending your money to one person. You're lending your money to a variety of people and businesses.
yeah, so the risk is lower. Yeah.
Yeah, the minimum amount per loan is 10 euros. So it means that if this person doesn't pay you back, you may lose 10 euros for a couple of months, but the platform has this insurance that will cover, so you won't lose it.
Because on the end run, they actually need people to loan money, right? That's how the platform works. If you didn't cover for some of the losses.
And then another tip that I heard was it's good to put just a small amount, but have more than one platform doing it for you. There are 2 other platforms that I'm interested in opening an account with.
Yeah, she's turning quite a specialist, right?
I'm very interested in investment. I'm a rookie, totally, but I believe that this may be a good way to make our money grow. We need to make our money grow because we have all these expectations for our future.
Like, I have my biggest concern ever is like, what if I retire and I don't have enough money to just live comfortably, right?
Yeah, I mean early retirement.
I know that the state pension here in Ireland is really low. I mean, it's if I was earning the state pension and going back to Portugal, if I could do that, which I think I can, I'll be sorted. It's more than enough to be lived there. But what if I don't want to go back to Portugal? What if I want to stay here? So I'm gonna start because I should already started doing this. I'm gonna start saving money for my pension plan. All right. So I'm gonna do the pension plan. I'm gonna have like normal state pension, right? So, and then perhaps our savings can just grow on the investment. And that way is like a three-sided thing that kind of may guarantee us some comfort when you retire, right? Because I don't want to be one of those old people that goes to the coffee shop and just plays the game or something. I want to travel. Yeah.
We want to travel, guys. And I believe it's like this. You need to fill up your pension, have the full amount that you can there, calculate how much you will need, count on about 5% inflation, and think that you will only touch that money from your 70s on. And life expectancy is getting bigger and bigger. So imagine that you will only die when you're 100. It's possible.
Even if it's unlikely, just think about it.
Yeah, you need to have money for 30 years, at least 30 years.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be working until we're 70.
No.
So we need money for before.
Yeah.
And we'll get it.
Yeah.
We're good at saving, and we're good in investing as well, I believe.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
So that's it, guys. That's what's going on in our minds.
I want to hear your comments and your ideas about investing in retirement.
And if you have questions, just shoot them up on the comment section. Because our ideas, actually, just throw stuff at us. We want to answer it to you guys.
Yeah, so hope to talk with you soon.
Yeah, let's try. I'm gonna do my best to start doing podcasts like weekly. It has been hectic. So
we need to be honest with them.
Yeah.
We recorded another episode before, but Jay wasn't happy with it.
No, I wasn't at all. I wasn't flowing. You know what I mean? I was going through a time of my month that my English was not working. It was broken. My English was completely broken. I think I was just tired or something like that. And I was hating so much the sound of my voice. I was like, no, I cannot go through this. And all the context was missing. So I'm sorry, guys, but that time I had to delete that conversation because I hated it so much.
And we need your love. So if you're listening, just tell us you're listening, because we feel a bit lonely here without you guys.
Yeah.
So see you soon.
Bye-bye, guys.